Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Samuda, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science from Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today now we will discuss about the concept Introduction to Digital Forensic. This is the major area for analyzing the crimes. For collecting the evidence in a digital format, it is a big forum for analyze the crime. Now, move on to that introduction to digital forensic. Digital forensic, it is a process for technology is using to analyze the crime. They are using many steps. First, to identify the crime, which place is occurring the crimes. Based on that, we have to collecting the evidence in digital format, for example through your mobile phone and with log files everything, and then after that preserving the data, followed by the data is analyze the evidence. This is the first methodology of the digital forensics. Each it is using to investigate the cybercrime and digital incidents through the digital forensic department. This is a major department to analyze the crimes. It is full and full. They use a digital evidence. The digital evidence, it is the data in a digital format. For example, bits, that is zeros and ones. It is like a soft copy. And digital forensic, it is support your crime investigation and legal proceedings, and it ensure that the evidence is combined with the integrity and authenticity. And why we need the digital forensics? The first thing is the growth of our internet, and the internet, they occurring the more crimes in a digital fraud. Because of that, they require the digital forensics, and increasing of that computers and smartphones and internet. Because of that only, they occurring a crimes more. And digital evidence, it is a main key role play in our solving the crimes. It helps to identify the attackers, and also they also identify the attack methods. It is combined with the investigation and traditional security mechanisms to identify the crime. And types of evidence, different kind of evidence is available. First one is the document and files. The document and files in a format is, for example, email. Through email to store the data, and spreadsheet, it is like a excel sheet, and presentation, it is a powerpoint and pdf file and notepad files. These are all the document and files. Communication data, it is a message, social media, online, and whatsapp message, and also email. These are all the communication data. And multimedia files, it is a multimedia is a combined with that image, audios and videos, and those are all things, everything in a recorded format. And website content, it is a log file. For example, the one user, the access through mobile or system, everything, the data stored in a log file, that is the activity of the users, all activities stored in that log file. And blog post, everything, it will be stored in a web content. An electronic database record, it is a financial and transaction, bank transaction, an employee record in a particular organization. Everything, it will be storing in that electronic database. And log files, I'm already represented. For example, you enter in a browser through your email. If you log in means the login id, they store the recorded content, each and every activity to be stored. For example, login attempt and network activity, and how many number of apps you used, everything, it will be you stored. And cloud storage, cloud storage is authentications, username and password, and what kind of the data to be stored in your cloud, everything, it will be comes under the one of a digital. And network traffic data, in a network communications, they are also using one of a digital evidence. There is uptime and downtime is also following with the help of the IP address. And mobile device data, each mobile, they store a backup of content with different kind of informations. For example, content and message, everything. And metadata, the data about a data, it is called as the metadata. And digital forensic process is a steps identification, collection, preservation, analysis, and presentation. These are all these steps. First, to identify the crime and collect the data and preserve the evidence and analyze the data with the following the laws, and finally presentation. And branches in digital forensic, they using a media forensics and mobile forensics, network forensics, database and cloud forensics. They have different kind of forensics also available, and also using a tools. In case FTK, Auto, PYC, and Wireshark and Celebrite, these are all the digital forensics tools, automatic tools for collecting the evidence. And conclusion, digital forensics is a necessity field for to identify the crimes. It play the more vital role playing in the law enforcement and judgment, and digital forensics experts mostly increased. And mind map the need of the digital forensics and evidence, and DT based, we have to identify the user and user perspective to understand the problems and clearly to define the problem, and create ideate the evidence and collections, finally to develop a model and test the particular model is executed successfully or not. Thank you.